Hello, my fellow indulgers, my fellow pairers. Here we are in the great city of St. Petersburg. This is going to be a story about a city. It's going to be a comparison about a city. If you guys want to understand the difference between two Russian cities, how they can be quite different in the way the people are, in the way the cities are themselves, see the journey from point A to point B. Now, guys, keep in mind, I'm traveling with my family, so obviously, if you're a single person or whatever, it's going to be entirely different for you. But if I can do it with my family, 2 kids, my wife, etc., I'm sure you, as a single person, or perhaps even with a one-person partner, you guys will be just fine. But this will give you a whole context of what to expect when you get here, how it's different, and there's going to be some surprises along the way of what I will tell you about St. Petersburg versus, let's say, a city like Moscow. If you are looking for a different feel from a Western country, and that is going to be a key element that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to tell you so much, but I'm going to give you hints about how St. Petersburg, in my opinion, is going to be the west of the east. So, without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to give you guys a big walkthrough of St. Petersburg. Here we are sitting outside a place. I've been here for 3 days now. We're having a Baltica, and it's going to be a walkthrough experience, and you guys are going to see some amazing sights and sounds. So, if you guys do enjoy my content, please, guys, leave a comment. In fact, don't subscribe, but leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the cities that I'm visiting, the places I'm showing you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, leave a comment and let us know how we're doing as content providers for you guys. Anyway, Vlad, IndulgeAndPair out. Enjoy the episode. Alright, guys, so here we are doing a walkthrough to St. Petersburg streets. A little bit of a different place. This place is, like I said, very, very artsy compared to a lot of other places you'll be. The buildings are 17th century, as you can see, 17th, 18th century. So, as you can see, they're designed from a time where this sort of architecture is very important, or not important, I would say, but it's designed from a time when this is what a European city would look like, right? So, you don't see too many overshadowing layers of glass buildings and whatnot, like you would in Australia, or like you would in some of the newer cities of the world. Now, is it a busy city? It is. I'm kind of going through the back streets, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on Nevsky Prospect, which is a street that's like the main street of St. Petersburg, which is really cool. And there's a lot of food there, it's a lot of items there. That's what we walked down. You would have seen, or you will see later on in the videos, what it looks like. But for now, we're just going through the back streets. I want to show you guys just some of the quiet areas of St. Petersburg a little bit. So the main street's always going to be busy, obviously, like in most cities. But for now, the back street is where we are heading. So let's check it out. And once again, guys, pay attention to the architecture. See what it looks like, because there's not a lot of European cities that have this stunning equilibrium of good roads, good architecture, and the retainment of its historical times. Like, I've been to a couple of European cities, and let me just tell you, the traffic jams are terrible. So St. Petersburg is doing really well with the traffic jams. It doesn't really happen too much. Does it take longer to get somewhere than Moscow, in my opinion? Look, I would say yes. But then again, look, I travel the metro a lot in Moscow. Like, I love the metro. I haven't done the metro here, so I had to do a few Yandexes and whatnot, but it's been all right. Had a meeting 13 kilometers from the center of St. Petersburg, where I'm staying. It took me like 40 minutes. In Moscow, it would have taken me maybe like 20, so a little bit different. As you can see, they're building the tram lines here on the top, which is pretty cool. So like most cities in Russia, everything's growing. When you travel Russia, you'll notice the country is building, it's growing. It's a place that is progressing. It's a country that is on the up, you know what I mean? So and you know, maybe that's why a lot of people are moving here. Now, earlier on, I mentioned that I'd give you guys like a little bit of a hint of why I would say St. Petersburg is different to Moscow, why Moscow and St. Petersburg are very different cities, you know what I mean? To me, it's the west of the east, right? This place has a lot more of a liberal vibe to me than I would say that Moscow has. And that, like, I want you guys to understand, that's not a negative thing. Like, you know, a lot of us Westerners, when we think liberal, we think of all the negative things that come with the liberalism, you know. We're like, oh, fuck, you know, like the flags and the whatnot. No, I don't mean that. I mean, this type of city it's a lot more of a younger spot. Like, obviously, as many of you would know if you've been watching my videos, I've you know, kids and a wife and whatnot. So, you know, it's a little bit of a different situation for me. But if you, let's say if you're an 18 to a 30-year-old, or you haven't got kids or whatever, I would say check out St. Petersburg, because nightclubs, bars, this, that, literally every corner. And not to say Moscow doesn't have that, but it's just, there's more of that feel here, you know what I mean? And much more of an artsy feel here. So what else makes it artsy? I would say the way people dress. There's a lot more of a liberal dress on average, especially in the center where I am, which is different a little bit to Moscow. Moscow, everyone dresses a little bit more classy. And anyone in the comments can obviously critique me on that, but it's not to say that people in St. Petersburg don't dress nice. They do. They dress very nice. But I have seen things in this city that I haven't seen in Moscow, and I've you know, done a lot of time in Moscow now, so something to consider. So if you're a Westerner and you want something that's familiar to you and you want to move to Russia where there's safety of the country, safety of the values, and it's kind of like that perfect middle ground. For me, it's almost like the 90s. The 90s of the West. It's a good way to put it. So check it out. Anyway, guys. Well, this is the Nevsky Prospect. This is the main street of St. Petersburg. Let's check it out. But yeah, guys, as you can see, buildings, restaurants, food, it's all here. This place is buzzing with people, day and night. Oh, and keep in mind, the night cycle in St. Petersburg it's quite low. So I think the sun rises here like 3 in the morning. There's been a couple of times where I've woken up 3 in the morning, sun's up, and it's like blaring, you know what I mean? So yeah, something to consider. So yeah, guys, that's what we feel about Nevsky Prospect. Oh, now also, One thing I have to say, there's a much bigger music scene here in St. Petersburg than what I've seen in Moscow. And look, keep in mind, Moscow's music scene is incredible. So you will go to most train stations, most places, there are buskers and the music quality is incredible. But I think St. Petersburg takes it to a whole new level, and it's been amazing. You'll see, guys, some clips that I'm going to put in, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I was recording it on my phone, and I didn't bring my main camera, and I did it in like long ways. So I got my kids with me, we're checking out places, so it is what it is. But you guys will see what it's like here, and what the music is like. So anyway, that's St. Petersburg, yeah. So guys, I want to just show you what I'm looking at here. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. All right, check this out. This is one of the main intersections of Peter. Now, if you can see that watchtower, you can actually climb up all the way up to there, and you can like see parts of the city and whatnot. People go nuts in their Lambos. It's cool. It's really cool. Anyway, that's what we have so far, guys. I love these walkthroughs. Look, we do some food stuff, and we're gonna do some food content later on in this video, and the food content's amazing. I actually went to this Georgian restaurant, and my wife, my kids, and I went there like 3 nights in a row, and we tried so many different things. It's been amazing. Really good food, really good quality food, and we also went to some Balkan restaurants too to check it out. Food was good too, but the Georgian food. If you ever come to Russia, you got to do some Georgian food. It's fucking amazing. All right, guys, I just want to quickly show you this tower here. One second. All right. All right, guys. Anyway, we're walking up. So I wanna show you this structure. It's a historical structure that's been here, and I've taken some photos of it, taken some videos of it, but it looks absolutely stunning to me too. Beautiful symbology. This is one of the main structures of St. Petersburg, and we're gonna go there in a second. Now, when it comes to the question of safety, let's say, how do I find Moscow versus St. Petersburg in terms of safety? Look, you have to understand, like, my wife is from Moscow, and for me, I've explored Moscow so well. Like, I've seen business meetings there, I've been here, I've been there, I know a lot of people in Moscow too, so for me, it's a little bit different. I don't know that many people in St. Petersburg, so I don't know the go, And to a lot of people, like, when you know the go of a city, it's a bit different. You kind of understand how to present yourself, how to walk, where to walk, where to be safe, where to be chill out, all that sort of stuff. I don't know how to St. Petersburg, but my spidey senses tell me this is a city compared to Moscow that you have to be a little bit more alert on. And that's not to say it's dangerous, but it is to say that there are even signs. You should be aware. So when you come here, especially in the main district, have your wits about you. And guys, if you're travelers, if you're traveling the world, and let's say if you're from a Western country, you haven't got a lick of Russian, yeah, be a little bit more aware, And that should be like basic common 101, I always say. If you're in a foreign country, you don't know what's what, keep your wits about you. Doesn't matter if you're in Moscow, doesn't matter even if you're in Dubai. Look, dude, I was in Abu Dhabi. That fucking cab driver tried to rip me off. And, we're talking like UAE, safest place, blah, blah, blah. Bro, it ain't that safe, you know? Not to say like the cab driver's gonna stab me, but like, you know, it's just, even he wanted to have a piece. So anyway guys, this is the building I want to show you guys. Oh, that's stunning, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna go across here. We're gonna check out this building now. It is under construction or under repairs at the moment. So it might be a little bit, you know, not as what it would usually be for other times. But nonetheless, we'll suss it out. We'll check it out, right? All right, here we go. All right, guys, so there's a bit of a crowd here, some buskers and whatnot, some food scenes. Let's check it out. You know what I love about Russia? Like, I swear to God, every building, every place you see is just heartwarming, you know what I mean? Look at the detail, like even the flowering, everything, it's just beautiful. You can always get yourself a beer if you're a little bit tired. But guys, look at this stunning structure. As you can see, like I told you, the city music, buskers are everywhere, people are dancing. I love it, I love it. Now guys, what you'll notice is right in the center there, I hope you guys can see that, that's actually the Eye of God. Now a lot of you guys might understand that as the triangle of illumination or whatnot, but it's actually the Eye of God focused in a triangle. So I would like you guys to leave down below in the comments of what you think of the symbology of this particular building that has been here for many, many years. Is there a conspiracy theory? Or is the Eye of God perhaps misrepresented in popular culture, such as movies like Lara Croft and whatnot, and perhaps been associated with people like Galileo in the wrong ways that don't quite represent the realities of Illuminati or whatnot. FYI, I am no way Illuminati or anything like that. I'm a devout Orthodox Christian, so just some fun facts. Some shit for us to talk about, some conspiracy theories, if you will. And if you guys are so inclined, I would love to hear your conspiracy theories, your fun facts and whatnot, because I think those kind of conversations are the best kind of conversations. But guys, look at this beautiful architecture, Greek inspired obviously with the columns and the statues. Now, what's interesting about the architecture here, that column there, as you can see right above them, it looks like a seraphim cherubim column, but it's like a mix of both. So you have the cherubim face and you have 4 wings, not your traditional 6. Once again, very interesting, very unique. Then you have 2 cherubim here guarding a flask, and there's a gate, a black gate. I can't really tell what the figures in the gate are, but it's very important to see historical buildings because you have to understand these architects, nothing is made by accident for show. These people, when they make something, everything is designed in a way to make a purpose or a statement. So everything has a canonical meaning, and a lot of these people are very deeply religious. They have extensive understanding of history, they have extensive understanding of theology. these people are far smarter than perhaps myself, and I mean, not even perhaps, but 100% far smarter than I am, and by a lot of us. So when we analyze these type of buildings, we have to understand what they're trying to tell us. See, this is what I love about St. Petersburg. You can go for a walk outside, and the beauty of the music is there. Now guys, I'm going to show you something little, but see these these street lights, right? So in my rocks video, I don't know if you guys watched that video, but you'll notice these street lights. I love those type of street lights. They're so intimate, they're so cool. They look like little fun lights, or look at it. Right, there it is. Look at it. They're stunning. They give a street and a city characteristics. I think it's beautiful. I'm a big hater of these big overarching lamp lights, you know what I mean? So it's just, I feel that you need to find things that make your city beautiful. And I gotta give it to the mayors of the cities of Russia. So far to the cities that I traveled, they try to make it beautiful. They try to make it special. When you leave a city, you don't leave thinking, or meh. You have an opinion. And that opinion could be good, could be bad, whatever. But your soul had an opinion, and your feeling of the city had an opinion. I think if someone can do that, that's a good job. And guys, look, not every city that you go into, you will enjoy. I'll actually ask a lot of my commentators, have you ever been to a city you didn't enjoy? What's that city? Put it down in the comments. Let me know down below why you did not like that city. Also, let me know what city you originally live in and how it's different to the city you didn't like. And maybe give us a comparison, because all we can really understand is the difference between where you are to where you've been, perhaps where you're going, and somewhere in between there's a happy medium line of I like X because of Y. Simple as that. You know what I mean? But what I do love about Russia is right there. Look at that. Right above is the Orthodox cross, above the city, letting everyone know that this is a Christian nation. This is an Orthodox nation. This is a nation of people that believe in the faith. And you guys would see that in my Orthodox video. And I see that everywhere. You know, we were in the museum today, and you guys will see the videos of the museum. And there was an icon there from the 13th century. Oh, this is old icon. And you know, even I stood before it. But there was a gentleman who walked in, and he's like, it's like, he said in Russian, it's like, мы выходим в храм, and which means like we're, you know, it's like we're walking into a church, and the same respect should be shown. And he made a prayer before every icon there. So I was like, you know what? That is true. That is true. And you see these random acts of faith everywhere, and I really do like that. I love that about this country. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's what gives it a lot of its strength, a lot of its beauty. You know, Russia has, I think, it's either between 190 to 200 different ethnic groups, if you think about that. I mean, that makes sense considering the size and scope of Russia. and everyone has a home. Everyone ideally lives in peace. This is the perfect way to have life. You have obviously the host country that has its main identity, and then you have the different countries of the Federation where they have their own faith, and that's the faith of the particular country in the Federation, and that has to be respected. So I think that's amazing. I think that's how it should be. You go to a place, you respect the faith. You go to a country, respect the people in the faith. To me, that is the perfect equilibrium. So guys, that's a quick walkthrough. St. Petersburg, Russia. Let me know what you guys think so far. And like I said, you have to stay tuned. You have to see the rest of it. You know, when I'm making these videos, I'm not the best editor. I'm learning, but there's just so much beauty to show you guys, because I see so much stuff, and like I said, I run around with kids. You know, whatever I can capture, I'm trying to capture for you guys. And I want you to see what I see, and man, the world's a beautiful place. It's a stunning place. So I hope you guys see a little bit of that, and if you are, please leave a thumbs up, because you know how hard it is to capture content with two little rugrats, and it ain't easy. Anyway guys, enjoy.